Hi guys, and thank you so much for joining me yet again on the Love Lounge with Honey and Banana. Yeah, my guest is already trying to interrupt me. I'm so glad that he's actually here on the show. But nonetheless, let me just give you a little taste or teaser into what today's topic pretty much is about. Now, you know how they always say that children change everything. So, imagine becoming a new parent, or even just a parent maybe after 5 years, or having teenagers, or even having adults. There definitely are levels to the sort of intimacy that will happen between couples, especially when they have, or when they are, in a sense, parenting a child or children. So yes, it's really, really good to have he's here, the Dada boy. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for
coming on the show.
Earlier.
Thank you, darling.
Give them. I like it. Sushi.
Now, earlier we were actually having a discussion off camera about parenting. And the one thing that you said was, why me? Why me? I just, had a kid recently.
He's
almost not like I have 5 children.
3 going on 60 years old, so that's like a problem. So I was like, why me? But when they broke it down, kind of makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah. So do you feel that you can, in a sense, actually relate to the topic? Did parenting a child sort of affect your sex life with your partner?
We are very special.
Okay.
Myself and my partner.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, just when you think about it on a general perspective, yes, of course, like the body, obviously, we need a break. That's the missus. And so many things, you tend to forget each other because you guys are now running around, you're staying up like plenty hours and stuff like that. So basically, to rekindle that situation, you guys also have to also remember. And I know it might sound a little bit cliche, but when they say marry your best friend, it's true. It's true. You understand? It's true. Because you can be fucking your best friend for a long time.
Well, true,
yeah,
but
that best friend is not a best friend. That just has a title as wife. I'm not saying you should smash your best friend. No, don't. But I'm just saying.
But even when that is the case, you know how like I literally even started the episode. I was like, parenting, having children definitely changes the dynamic of a thing. So even if, yes, you guys were, without a child at first, that dynamic will definitely be different compared to when you now have a child. So even if the person is your best friend, it would still change in a sense. It
does, because that's the thing. And it also, there's a saving grace when you guys already have like a bond aside from anything sexual. You see me?
Okay.
Like, we're also into each other. We have certain conversations. So we can have that conversation because, bro, pregnancy is going to change the body, bro. Whether you like it or not. Mommy's gonna have a bigger size. You know what I'm saying? Mommy's gonna leave the leggings for a minute, and mommy's gonna give them the jeans. The mommy jeans.
Mommy jeans.
Yes, and there's space for the fupa. You know what I'm saying? But real men know.
Real men love fupas though.
Fupas come with the big booty. So if you need a big booty, you gotta enjoy the fupa too.
Real talk.
But where the friendship helps is where you guys have conversations about body changing and this kind of thing. Because, bro, I realize that a lot of couples married, in as much as they might look so good and have so much amazing appearances and stuff like that, they barely have some certain kind of conversation. Because I don't know whether not fear or not love.
Oh, it's actually even most likely the fact that they aren't actually best friends.
You understand? Or not love. I don't know whether not fear or not love will not feel gist. You understand? Like, we can't have a gist, then he's having a conversation with his friend, and she's having a conversation with her own friend, and she's getting advice from, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are different, but like, people need to just try. And it does, I don't want to sound sensitive, but yeah, it does affect the men, especially the ones that witness the birthing.
Yes. So what's your take on that? Do you personally believe that as a man, if, talking to women, if you know you want to keep your man still into you sexually, let him not witness the birthing of a child? What's your take on that?
I don't want to say that. Let me use myself for example. I already said this outside. I have 3 sisters.
Okay.
I have a lot of cousins that are female. So I saw that. Like I said, I had this neighbor for where I go. Walagbule Akute, Ajayi family building. Come on now, you know the vibes. So her water broke, and my brother and I were the only ones at home.
Okay.
My brother at that time was a full-blown medical student. He was almost done, you know, and he just made the whole situation very nice. We went to the hospital, and I witnessed everything at that age. The next thing.
How old are you?
Oh man, I was like maybe fresh into like secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like maybe
13, 14.
Yeah, kinda. Okay. You know, so I'm like, oh, that's it. Then my sister too had a kid as well very early, and I witnessed that too as well. So, but there's no intimacy between me and them.
So that's
but just the horror aspect of it, I already saw it in my head. I was already expecting it. You know, so when it now became my own situation, you know, I didn't.
You didn't want to. So you
I
were not in the room.
I was in gross style. I was cool.
So you were in the room.
I was there.
Oh right,
What?
okay.
The guy with the injection. What they call them? Anesthesia.
Yeah,
anesthesiologist. Are they looking hand? Wait till you they choke. Hello, what are you stabbing there?
So you were in the room, but you did not necessarily witness the birthing process.
Girl, I was Lord Lugard in that entire room.
Okay.
I was matching it. It was hella cold. So at some point I had to like stiff myself to get something, but it was hella cold. But everything went smoothly. Some men, and we've had situations where men come out on social media and say, oh, I witnessed this and I don't think I can ever do this again. It flips for them. So I can't speak for them, but for me, it was a different situation. I already understand that situation. In my life, I already seen stuff like that. You understand? So, and I already had conversations with my own guys that have been in that situation. So they almost, you need to witness it too. This is the most important part of it. But at the same time, some women don't even want their men there because they don't want them to be seen
in that state.
You understand? Because hey, come on, there's blood, there's this, there's poop. Come on, guys.
And then it's like a full stretch.
And it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nature. You understand? Because when everything goes back and everything is nice, and 8 months or 6 months, some people wait for 6 weeks, right?
I've also 6 weeks. I've also heard that apparently, like MILF, like a mom, her pussy is even tighter.
Is it now?
That's what I hear.
That's why that shit is dope after he came out.
Especially if she
my God.
If she had a tear. Because apparently.
A tear?
Oh, you didn't know that goes down.
I know. Oh, yeah. I know the whole thing.
So especially if she has a tear, apparently, if they sew her up.
Oh, I know when the tear, I know you get sewed up. I know you have to sit down in warm water.
Yeah, and they say we don't bring anything to the table. We don't bring anything to the table. Don't we bring pretty much the table? After witnessing that, don't you think that women bring the table?
Okay, come on now.
Yeah, you have to agree with me.
Yeah, okay, let's say the surface of the table, then the 4 legs. Let's just give the men the 4 legs.
Yeah, we can give people the 4 legs, but that surface, that table is us.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
It's a lot. I can't lie, it's a lot. It's one of those situations where you always remember for the rest of your life. Like if your opportunity to be there, you'll be like, yo, this is real. That's why push gifts are important. If you have, you can
but to be honest, I feel like you can give a push gift according to what you have.
That's what I'm saying.
But you should always give a push gift.
Yeah, like do something. Like celebrate the vagina for tearing up. Cause your smallest dick can tear that shit. So
it was your child.
Can we swear?
It was your child.
Oh, we can swear.
Oh yes.
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that we can swear.
Oh, we can.
You shouldn't have told me.
That's lovely. Actually, I already knew that.
But yeah, like, and intimacy is different. Like, bro, like you guys have to like connect on some different level.
It's not just about the physicality of it.
You understand?
So would you say that you were definitely able to overlook all of that, and after the whole 6-week waiting period, you were able to go?
Girl, I was in that in 8 weeks.
Did you go ham? Or were you afraid? Were you like, what about even during pregnancy?
What was I?
Did you have sex during pregnancy?
Oh yeah, we were advised to.
Okay,
you were advised to.
There's some men that even if they're advised to, they just can't.
Because of the fear, because we're dumb enough to think that we're smashing the kids in, and that's so ridiculous because there's no way. Like we just have some dumb shit like
no way.
Boys, no way your schlong is that big. Don't. I'm gonna now hold you up. Let me know impress. Don't impress yourself. Don't gas yourself up. You understand? It's just advice medically. You understand that should help me because it kind of like opens the way up and shit. That should be able to tell swimming pool, man. God,
I hear it's wetter.
God damn. If you ain't Michael Phelps, God,
it's warmer.
You called me. You called me. You knew what you were getting. So like, but it is advised to do that. Like, That's where the intimacy comes. Like you guys already seen each other to some certain extent. Like, yo, we're gonna make it work, baby.
Yep.
Like, I'm still gonna, you understand? So it is what it is.
All right.
That is the part where understanding husband they come in.
All right.
Like, understanding girlfriend and wife is maybe when the car no starts, you guys push and spot for it start. You understand? That's
I have to push.
No. Only 2 people will understand that.
Oh, okay. I think we will discuss that after the show.
Yes.
But yes, so if you were to share any sort of tips as to how to keep the spark alive as soon as parenting comes in, because as I did say, you know, there are different levels. There's when she's pregnant. There's when you know, maybe you did witness the birth.
Yeah.
Then there's, you know, you want to have a good smash, and then the baby is crying, interrupting you know, your partner, especially for men, your partner is probably just not in the mood anymore, doesn't necessarily have that much sex drive anymore. So what tips would you say that you can share, most especially for men, that they can maybe do to help the women that bring the table?
Mind you, I'm not married, so you guys don't drag me for anything I'm about to say, right? I'm saying this is it. Like, when the baby is really like a baby, it's a different level. When the baby start moving, you guys have to be hands-on to a certain extent. Then when the baby comes of age where somebody can now be taking care of, that's when you guys have a little leverage of we can hang out and stuff, then we can travel and do all that kind of stuff. Understand? If your parents where you're hands-on on everything, you guys have to just make it work, you know. But I feel like having great conversation, always trying to keep it sexy, you know, always try to keep it sexy. Like, fellas always think that the females also have to be sexy. Now, your guy, you always have to be sexy.
Okay.
Boy, my girl love my dreadlocks. I'm gonna fix it every day.
So while she, or maybe let's say like after the birth, would you say that you definitely try to also like, you know, keep in shape, do your dreads, do all the things that you need to do?
Yeah, my guy.
Yeah.
Come on. Have you seen my toes sparkling clean? You see my fingers? Hot.
And what about just helping around? Do you think men should be a little bit more helpful, especially when...
You don't have a choice, because if you don't help, you do not want your freshly out of the hospital wife to be angry at you. It's a different thing. You think your period wife is angry? That's not angry. That's soft. Freshly out of the hospital, and you intend not to help, you are not gonna have peace. So if you know what's right for you and your mama teach you well, help, coordinate. You understand? Maybe momsy on your side or her side is gonna come around, help with the baby and stuff. Help. If you're around, you help. If you go to work, you go, you come back, you help. You coordinate. You understand? There's nothing wrong with picking 1 or 2 things and putting it where it's supposed to be at. Yes, you don't know how to cook. It's fine, but pick the heavy stuff. Put it somewhere. Oh, help this. Run this errand. Go pick this up. Go pick this up. You understand? At some point you will help. If you're not one of the families that have 15 battalions of staffs, you understand? You gotta make it work. Even if you have staff gone at some point, daddy,
you actually have to be the one to change the diaper.
Hello, you understand? I'm changing diapers. I've been changing diapers since. Girl, let me tell you something. I have a record for all my friends that have done
diaper changing.
What do you call that thing? The shower before the child comes, the baby shower.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I've never lost.
Really?
Girl, I've been changing diapers since 2002.
Oh wow. Okay.
My you see why I'm when this happened? My niece that was born in 2002, she just finished NYSC.
Oh.
So I'm dripping for her.
Oh, that's cute. I was about to say
since 2002, literally. Since
you really give up compassion.
So vibes. Like I'm not. It's like dancing competition when I was younger. I don't lose. So I'm on that pin now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that your child is a little older, you know, and he's like, you know, running around, he can walk. How do you guys still keep the intimacy going? But, you know, bearing in mind that maybe he can interrupt.
The thing about boy children, I notice they play a lot. So when they play a lot, they sleep a lot. If some of them, even if there's an earthquake happening, literally, nobody's waking up. You understand? So yeah. Yeah, we put in time, baby. Hey, come on now. Yeah, hey, come on.
And what about even when it comes to, you know, I've always said this. Like I think it's one of my biggest fears. If I have a child, maybe my child will either walking or here, or something.
Yeah.
So what about in situations like that?
Did you ever hear mama and daddy? Your mom and dad?
No.
There you go. I don't know how our parents did it, but we barely even saw them kiss. And they
Yeah.
had 7 children.
To be honest,
Did they get it from the church?
How did they
That's
do
what I'm saying. Like we barely saw most of them share intimate session.
Real
but,
talk.
Do you understand
But
what I'm saying?
I just feel that. I just feel in my situation
that's
it's a bit different.
That's a CW rapper. I paid them bills. God damn, with the shimmy on that.
For real.
That's what I'm saying. So, bro, we're gonna try our best.
Your best, yeah.
Not to obviously do that around or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But children's gonna be children. They're gonna keep asking questions.
Yeah.
You see videos every day on the internet of children explaining what they saw. Like, mommy, I saw you trying to go meet Jesus. You were calling Jesus. And daddy was pressing you down. Like, so, like, they don't know. They just see something visual. And maybe when they grow older.
So what happens in those situations? What do you advise? How do you explain to, like, your son?
It depends on the age.
Okay, so now
If
your
it's not
son
the
is...
age. If my son is 2+.
Okay, so that's...
There's no explanation.
There's nothing. There's no need.
Wait.
Don't worry, you didn't say what you saw.
There's no explanation. Then what am I going to explain to him that he's going to understand?
Okay, so what age do you now feel that you should start explaining? Okay.
About
sex.
Oh, for a boy, bruh, I think maybe like 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
You know, because...
And what would you say? Would you outrightly say, this is sex? This is how babies are made? Like, what is it? Or would you, beat around the bush a bit?
If you have a good relationship with your child is going to a mixed school. Girls are in his class. Boys are in our class. At some point, if you have a good
relationship, you must have that sex talk.
Yes. The conversation will never start as a sex talk. We just come with, there's this boy in my class
that I like.
They might not even say that, but the gist that you guys will just have repetitive conversation and he or she will start mentioning the person's name. Tone said.
So you just know.
Edwin said.
Or those situations where the boy is always beating up the girl.
You understand?
Or fighting. That means he likes the girl.
Don't beat my daughter. I'll beat you, your daddy, your mommy.
Apparently, in some really weird way, they feel that it means that the boy actually likes the girl if he bullies the girl when you guys are growing up.
That's a demonic
You've never heard that.
I've seen it, but it's some demonic pee. I don't understand. I don't. Why something what you like? Why you beat up?
But apparently, at that age, that's how they sort of interpret it. Do you know what I mean? They don't know that. I like this girl. That's why.
Something you like. Something you like. Why are you beating the person or why are you beating them? Except like you're like a politician or a president. If you say, hey, because they like their people, but they claim they like their people, but hey, every opportunity they get, they will beat the people down. So I'm saying, if you have a nice conversation with your child, they will keep mentioning that's just names. Before you know, they're hanging out, there's party, this person is doing birthday. You understand?
You'll get it.
Before you know, the conversation will start. They watch TV, now they have the internet. Like we had to wait till 4 p.m. watch Line for like another 60 seconds. Then bang, 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 bang. I can't believe.
Oh,
and now we have
you're
24
a daddy.
hours, everything. Everything. The Wi-Fi is 24 hours, the TV is 24 hours, the radio is 24 hours.
Everything is 24 hours.
Do you imagine the rice we had to eat when Ray Power went 24 hours? We ate rice. We celebrated. So they're gonna find out one way or the other. But for you to kick off that conversation, safe haven. You have to. You have to. Like, this is a different era. If you don't tell them, bruh, just like we were talking before we started rolling, they'll go to Twitter and look for OF.
I'm fine. OF. I like that. I like that you didn't say the full brand. You just said OF. Great one there.
I'm scared of the internet. I am actually scared of the internet.
So what's your biggest fear though? Like, how do you make sure that your child most likely will be able to be sort of protected from all the sexual content and whatnot that is online?
The only thing you can do is play your part to an extent and just hope that the decency and the home training that you put in that child will carry them. Because you're not going to be there. They have their life to live.
Yep.
When you intend to start putting yourself in their circle all the time, you run mad. You understand? You run mad. As if parents say, your parents are your friends. No. No, they're your parents.
Real talk. So would you say
have
that's
good
the situation?
Relationships with your parents, amazing relationships. You understand?
But they're not your friends. So you don't want your son to be your friend.
He's gonna be my guy. Do you understand?
What's the difference between guy and friend?
No, he's gonna be my guy. But he has at some certain age, he's gonna have a group of friends that are just gonna
be his friends.
Be his friends.
Real talk, I get what
I'm gonna be general overseer, advisor.
Based on his guy.
Based on his guy. It's a different thing. You understand? Like, you're gonna have a girl, your girl's gonna be saying, oh, baba, mommy, baba. You're like, okay, you're gonna tell her, you can wear this skirt, you can wear this shoe, be nice, be careful, but you're not gonna go to the party.
Real talk.
You're not.
I don't like moms like that.
Exactly. You understand? She's gonna be out there with her girlfriends. Those ones are the ones that are not going to. Hopefully, they have this good mind and everything to now protect the girl when they're at the party. When they leave the party, they come back home, you take over. That's just it.
Okay.
You see me? So there's no how. In this day and age, you have to. These companies are putting these things in the cartoons.
And yes, exactly. I was about to say. So how do you also, control
That's why I said
what's being
bro, we have like
digested, basically, what information.
as of now, I think they're like maybe going on 15 channels that are blocked on my son's YouTube.
Okay, so yes, you do believe in the whole blocking of channels.
Yes.
Your son is only 2 and he's already on YouTube. Isn't that just so crazy?
If you see him on my phone.
Isn't that just so crazy? Like, isn't it these
him on my phone.
These like, I don't know if it's post-COVID babies.
No, the pandemic babies.
Or pandemic babies, like they're so. It's like
now.
They're so like digitally aware.
We're having
How?
full sentences now. We don't talk baby no more.
Wow.
How are you? I'm good. What are you having today? I feel like eating. I'm like me. Feel. I never use that word feel. So like secondary school, I feel like eating. So and it's like a back and forth. So it's just a smart kid. So I block most of the channels that like you see uncomfortable things on. You have to block it, but to an age they will get there.
They'll still get there
They won't block
somehow.
that thing themselves.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, so
would you say that being a new parent, your intimacy with your partner has increased?
Yes.
Because of the addition of,
for sure,
your son.
For sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I don't drink, right?
Yes.
At all.
And
so
I was gonna say, and you don't do something else, but
Energizer.
So that is that's your outlet.
Baby girl.
Okay, so I love the fact that you did say that the intimacy definitely increased as soon as your partner gave birth.
We did have like a little thing, but it wasn't anything serious.
Okay, so you would definitely agree with me that necessarily isn't everyone's situation.
For sure, like I said at the top, like everybody has their own different situation, like. And with women control the sex. So if you're a woman at that situation who just gave birth to a child, the whole body's changing, the whole body has changed, pain, all that, you understand? And there's the post after the pregnancy.
Yes.
You gotta to a certain situation, you have to make her feel nice about herself, make her feel comfortable about her body. You have to make her feel sexy because, bro, like, hey, come on now. A confident woman is a very, very sexy woman. So if you make her feel comfortable herself, like just do little things, maybe at that time the body is not even tough enough to even go out. Go in the house, just make it work. It's your wife. You guys know how you courted each other. You understand? You know how they toast each other. You lie to her, say you won't check the baby. Lie again. Come up with something. Like this. You can do this. Like the thing is, fellas can do it. Like, if we don't do it, then we're not gonna do it.
But I feel like guys can do it, but not many guys choose to do it.
That's the thing. But if you can do it, so just make her feel sexy, and bro, she'll be back on it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another reason why a lot of people somewhat would say, especially men would say, that the intimacy reduces is there's this general fear that after experiencing this. Very, very traumatic.
Oh yeah. Like, I don't lie to you.
They don't want to experience it again. That they are afraid that another baby will come.
I was like never again. From like and the thing is, she always says, "Oh, I'm glad I didn't have like a scary pregnancy and stuff like that," And I'm like, you say what? But it wasn't scary, but it's just like just seeing her go through all that pain, as a guy, he'd be like, yeah.
You don't want to do this again.
We ain't do this again. Yeah, like never
So what about situations where there are people who have kids that are a lot older, and as the dynamic, the closeness, the connection has sort of changed. What advice would you give them to, remain still, sparked?
You have to be open-minded.
Okay.
You have to be very open-minded. There's a reason why I said that again. You have to have conversations. You have to talk about your body. You understand? You also have to have healthy conversations, like no ego, because ego destroys so many things. You understand? The divorce settlements in Lagos here, if they put the reason, ego.
I agree.
You understand? Ego one name, it's a problem. You guys have to actually talk about it, like, yo, dude, let's do this, let's travel, spice it up.
Yeah.
If it's what you guys like, if you don't like it, role play. We invite somebody in. It could be this, it could be that. Go to Amsterdam, visit this. Look, there is no clean way to have sex. There is no clean way to have sex. Your general overseer and his wife are throwing their ass back. It's like that.
But some people will say that doggy is a sin.
Dogs,
so
what?
it's only missionary that they are doing.
God created dogs and lions. Have you seen the way they fuck? That's how
gorillas in the jungle.
In the jungle. And what the science said, didn't we come from? You understand what I'm saying? We're not really that different. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no clean way. If you really wanna please yourself sexually, you gotta do the job. And it's not clean. When I mean dirty, I don't mean in the mud. No.
I mean
with conversations and all that. You have to say, Omo, and why? We guys go that place, so 11th floor for the balcony. I want to see the whole island while I'm throwing.
That doesn't seem dirty. That seems quite clean, actually.
Exactly what I'm saying. Like, how many? Come on. I know fellas where their wives read something and do something to them and they are questioning, like, you change. Where'd you learn this from?
Yeah.
You are going, where do you go from work? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to be open-minded. You have to educate yourself. Yeah. You understand? And you
also have to be willing to know that your partner also is looking for ways
and you are 100%
to improve the situation.
And you are 100% responsible for yourself. For yourself and your happiness. You cannot put that on another person. You are 100% responsible for yourself. That's why you have to, you have to come correct. You have to be open-minded. If I don't talk, there's nothing you can do about it. At some point, it's just, you understand? Okay. You have to build it and come together.
I like that.
At some point.
So what do you think about family planning, especially when it comes to parenting? Do you think that it can, in a sense, actually improve intimacy, especially for those who are afraid of, every time that they do get intimate, I'm going to hopefully pop a baby out.
Why is it a taboo for married couples to wear condoms?
I have absolutely no idea, in all honesty. And
is it because you are married, you feel like, now I'm married, no more condoms, everything,
full trust. I think it's also that whole idea that, condoms is a way of not really giving it your all. There's that barrier.
Where's my camera? This is my camera? We know that you're a sweet tooth and you love a cream pie.
You're like a raw.
But behave yourself. You understand? Behave yourself.
Because in all honesty, I feel like condoms really, really and truly should be the number one top family planning tool.
Yes.
Reason being, a lot of these contraceptives really affect women. And I'm also of the belief that why don't we have contraceptives for men? Bruh. Why aren't men popping these pills or taking these injections?
The day my mind changed, right? When I dated somebody back then, and she had the thing in the arm.
The bar,
right? And she was having periods for 3 months.
Ridiculous. And
I was like, wait, what kind of horror movie is this?
It just changes
you know what I'm saying?
Every single one.
So when she sat me down and explained it to me, I was like, damn, you suffering, bro. This is not it.
Man, you can just use a condom
every day. Every day. This is not it. If to be safe, on both sides, and we know we're not ready. But at the same time, another question: why is it a taboo for married people to always use?
Yeah, why?
Why?
No
more condom.
I don't think it should be that way.
It's not swag.
I feel like it's one of the healthiest contraceptives.
You understand?
So
it's not even swag to have that amount of kids if you can't take care of them. If you have the money, feel free. Bust the nuts every day. Who cares? Shit.
But then a lot of people also believe that their pull-out game is so strong, so they don't need condoms.
Oh my God, that is the most dumbest. It's not like most dumb shit ever. Because there's something called a pre-com that can do the job.
Exactly.
You understand? Like, it will do the job for you.
And
like,
you don't know when you're
I
pre-coming.
won't lie, I've been dumb too. I probably had said that statement a couple of times. But trust me, like, wear a condom. It's the same thing. There are condoms that are like skin. You understand? Except you're out here Julius Berger and the condom would tear. But use your fucking brain.
Did you just say that? Julius Berger?
Yeah.
And he's...
Come on. Baby girl, I was 35 when I had my kid. I could have had her when 25 years old. You understand? I went to University of Benin. It was normal. Bruh, it was normal. Niggas were having babies. It was normal. Like, indigenous were having babies with students.
So would you say it's because you were really, really like on that using condoms?
It's not even that. It's just I had an environment of that kind of where the fellas that put me on, they were all like that. Most of them even only had babies when they got married. I'm like the only one. Because I've been miscreant. Yeah, I'm telling you, my brother, all of them. Okay. That's all. When I was in men, my senior men, when I did 100, the ones with the 500, where they'll give you the rules and regulations on how to. You understand? I can remember some few rules. Never date your classmates. When you graduate school, never date your colleague. Never date your neighbor. Because when you're in university, you have one of these complex building that has 20-something rooms. Never date your neighbor.
Okay, some tips.
When you mean dates, you know what I'm talking about. There are rules and regulations like that. You understand? Like that they put us on. That till today I still live by. And that was one of the things. Like that was one of the things. Why? We're not ready. Come on. You know? That kind of thing. So you always have to coordinate. Try and use condoms. It's not a taboo.
Even if you guys are
even if you are married.
Couple,
like, use condom. You can still feel it. Except you're dead. Yeah, and you're alive.
And you're living.
You're living.
And blood is pumping.
Exactly.
Blood is in there. So how can you not feel?
Exactly. Because in this country, we be fucking with 200 million people.
Like,
plus.
yo.
That is a lot of sex.
Every day.
That is a lot of sex.
The amount of babies that are born.
Oh my God, that's bruh. Every day. Have you gone to any of these general hospitals on a daily basis? It's a choir there, bro.
I can imagine.
Wow. That's what I'm saying. But I'm glad people be fucking. I'm glad there's still intimacy, but with the what do you call it? Family planning. Dude, come on. Listen to what the doctor says. Except if you don't want that, then there's nip talk. Because I'm never going to do that. The vasectomy.
Why not? You know it's reversible.
I know, but hell no.
Why not?
Why? I can wear condoms.
That was what I was also saying. Why is it that in society, all of this is really placed on the woman, in a sense, like, especially when it comes to contraception and using it? Why can't you not be the one to take these pills? So if there was the possibility of having male contraceptions apart from, the good old condom, pill, injection, even as far as an irreversible vasectomy, would you do?
I feel like with men, it will affect them here.
Why?
Because they believe in that thing. The power of the gula.
I have heard of pussy power so much more than dick power.
Hey, come on.
I'm just saying.
What are we talking about now? Men, right? Okay. We're not saying the pussy grip. Hello. I think it's a mental thing for them. I just feel like there's a power that comes with the fact that you know that, oh, I have this, But some people might do it. Some people might. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna take any pill, nothing. I don't even see. With women, sometimes I'm like, why are you doing this? You can just tell your partner to always use condoms. Okay. I'm a big advocate. There are condoms that they can make condoms that it's like your skin.
Okay, for real. But then there are some people, like, as we said, there's this general taboo. Using a condom.
Sweet.
So they would most likely want to use
my village. They go say, you wish. I
feel like the most important thing is just knowing what contraception does.
Educating yourself, right? So I'm sure there's like different levels to this. So you just know
There's the pill.
Go and meet your
there's
doctor.
The injection. There's the bar.
Yeah.
Some are hormones. Some have certain hormones.
Do they do this? Is there like an illegal way to do this as well? The contraceptive. Is there like
when you say
like without seeing a doctor, doing it yourself, or that kind of thing? Is there like?
Oh, I won't say it's illegal, but like now maybe like you can definitely get like the pill over the counter. I think with the bar you actually have to go and see, or IUD you actually have to go see professionals. Even the injection, although I know that's. Well, yeah, even the injection, I would advise you go and get injected by a professional. Don't go injecting yourself.
I've lived my life.
But there are some women that do inject themselves.
I've lived my life never questioning or never saying anything about women's bodies.
Which is a very, very smart thing
on
to
the
do.
internet, I never say anything.
Please don't, because it is
when
not your
it comes to
concern.
women, I don't say anything. My own position is, get your man a condom.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
If he's not wearing a condom,
if these contraceptions don't work for you,
it's a problem for him. You know, but sometimes men, their heads far up in their ass, in the cloud, that it go sweet. No, it's the same thing. What are you trying to have babies now? Are you? No. If you want to keep doing it, go do the nip tuck. Right? Is that it? You know what? I think women should actually do that. To the guys that say, or to their husbands or whatever, say they don't want to use condom,
then go for the vasectomy.
Give them a proposition. Say, this is what it is. I did this and I was sick for so.
So you do this.
Upside down. So you do this. Try and tell an Urubu guy that kind of thing.
No, you're not gonna hear you. I think that'll be the end of that relationship.
That's what I'm saying. That's it. But I just think people should just keep using condoms. There's no taboo to condoms. Like it's 2023. People can't even go to the chemist to buy condoms because the person behind the desk is still going to look at you like, so you fucking, like, come on. Yes.
So I feel like society sort of just places a lot of this, should I say, pressure on women to be the ones responsible if they do get pregnant. You know, I feel like what's the big deal in a man being able to walk in?
The pressure of the pregnancy, because you choose who you have sex with. Except it's like a situation of the bad situations where we don't like those situations with the R word. But women choose who they have sex with.
Okay.
You understand? Men we put ourselves in positions to be selected when it comes to sex. But when it comes to the relationships, it's a different situation. Because at the end of the day, we still gotta propose to you. You see me? So it's not, I'm not saying the society is doing the yeah, society be doing. Society, they be doing a lot.
They be doing a lot.
A lot.
Society.
You understand?
Who is this society?
Me, bro, like, if this
I want to meet him.
society, no.
Or them.
Definitely a man. Because women will fuck shit up like this.
Well,
definitely a man.
Thank you for that.
Definitely a man. Because the society be stingy as well. You know, so I just, it's like with the post pill thing, right? You can go into the store, you can get the post pill, right? But it depends. They can have a holier than that in the back of the post pill. And she's like, it's so far to give you.
But I even feel like so much more judgment.
That you want to come and buy.
Women get more judgment, I feel, than men. I don't think it should be that hard just walk in and get a condom for men.
I don't know about you, but me, I got dreadlocks. Walking into the chemist, meeting somebody there that you know she doesn't even like the hairstyle, and I'm like, oh, I want to buy a condom and a post pill. She'll be like, hey, fire, you sure, friend? Oh, sure, friend. You are burning in the hell of the fire.
But do you care? That person, you're not being intimate with that person. I just feel like, why should that?
Don't care. You don't have to care what society says. We don't have to care. But the bottom line of everything is you have to take care of yourself.
Yep.
Use a condom.
I agree.
Stop allowing these women go through what they do just to not get pregnant for your dumbass.
Yeah, well, and if the woman has accepted that she doesn't mind using these other contraceptive options, I do feel like that also should be something that is
And
considered.
please, women, do better.
How?
Just do better with who you pick to bust the nuts in your ass.
Real talk. I also agree.
Just do better.
Like, but sometimes you men.
No,
so you men can just be very deceitful, my dear.
But that's the thing.
Why you act like you don't know your own gender?
It's like men know men and women know women. That's why a woman will tell a man like, that's who you're dating. You can do. Yes, sir. Then the boy will be like, now your boyfriend will be that good guy. So it's like there's something you don't see that we see, and there's something we don't see that you see.
But not everyone has the opportunity
of
having like opposite sex friends or people that can
You
advise them.
control it. We just control the
And I always say this, I always say this to men.
The
You know,
tequila.
the way you are with your guy is
Yeah.
not the way you will be with a woman that you're being intimate with.
Exactly.
You know, most people think, oh, I'm not, this is my guy, and my guy behaves like this. Oh no, he wouldn't do that. But you can be very different. Your guy is a different person.
I
with a woman.
understand.
Exactly.
I understand. But that's the thing. You still allowed that guy into your panties. It's you control it. You could have said no. You could have said you don't want.
But sometimes mistakes
wait.
happen. Sometimes you may think that you're a good judge of character and you're not. It happens.
Hey, no, pregnancy is a mistake. Nobody's falling up on top of a dick.
No, what I mean by mistake happens, like you think this guy is you think you're dating a guy. I'm not being where
That is what I'm
a guy
saying. I get it with the mistake. You guys choose the wrong ones. You call it a
Yes,
mistake.
it
I get it.
happens.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say, oh, punish yourself. I just said, do better.
Okay,
There you go.
that's fair.
Do
That's
better.
fair. Do better.
Like, you guys are CIA agents. You're telling me
but
you cannot
It's so funny how
scrutinize
it's so funny.
the man
It's
that
so
you're
funny
gonna be
how
humping at
most
night.
times we are for real CIA agents.
But for your
when
friend.
it comes, yes.
You see, I know
when
for
it
your
comes
friend.
to you personally,
You see? That says a lot about the agency. They're hiring the wrong agents. That says a lot about the agency, bro. It's a wrong thing going on. I'm just saying, do better. Like, I see some situations where the red flags started before he
even
approached you.
before.
Way before he approached you. But he just has one sexy ear. And it's cute.
I don't think
it's
I don't
cute.
I don't really think
Okay,
it's
no.
as deep
No,
as
I'm just saying,
because of his
I'm just
sexy
saying.
ear. That's why I'm gonna
I'm
get
just saying.
pregnant
I'm
for
just
someone.
saying, like,
Okay,
please
just do better.
do better.
All
And you
right.
can tell, like, when you're having sex with somebody, you know that, oh, this person is going to be a loving father.
Okay. I wouldn't know because I'm not yet a parent. So. But soon to be.
Soon to be. Take care of yourself. Use a condom.
Real talk.
Educate yourself when it comes to the contraceptives. Know what's good for your body.
Yep.
But the ultimate one, use
A condom.
That's it.
All
Or
right.
stay virgin. Sorry.
Eh?
Abstain from sex.
Celibate, you mean?
That's a joke. That's a joke.
You think
word.
celibacy is a joke?
That's, hey, come on. I know celibate queens out here sucking dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always come out to it, Sha.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
on that note.
You called me. I didn't call myself. Yo, guys, they remember behind the camera, they're like, oh, stop talking.
Oh my God.
Better keep this in. Naina invites me. Hello.
On that note, it has been absolutely amazing here with Dada Boy on the Love Lounge with Honey and Banana. Until next week's episode.
Yes. Peace. Love.